The Oggrym, wandering endemic beast of the high mountain biome. A large fatty hump leaches calcified crystalline structures due to the frigid cold and high mana effect of the roans. Such is the signature feature of any full-grown male roan mountain Oggrym. Bony shoulder and forelimb protuberances are pronounced in length and density in this mountain subspecies of Oggrym. Sharp claws on paws the size of a man's body tear into both bark and bramble during long scavenging forays for food, while soft pads under paw bear the Oggrym through even snowy terrain with an uncanny silence. Watch for trackways and hidden snow dens. It is very common to see the frosty white of snow and ice clinging to the glistening pelt of this Oggrym, a sign of their exposure to the weatherings of the mountain climbs and snowy places. A heavy, fur-matted tail droops and swaggers with a laid-back semblance of lethargy characteristic of Oggrym. As a general rule, Oggrym are possessed of good stamina and an overland speed that surprises. To boot, the roan mountain Oggrym is a stout beast, especially acclimated to frigid wilds. As such, it has a powerful constitution, one certainly well adapted to weather the roans, and more resilient against melee attack above that of his more common fellows. This is one tough beast. The mountain Oggrym claw. Powerful padded paws, shod in thick, leathery pads, allow the Oggrym to move through the snowy biomes with a degree of stealth that is both alarming and surprising to most. Cobalt claws with a density akin to tempered steel can splinter bark and rend the hardy Avendir pine in twain with enough determined slashing, or shred a man limb from limb with a barrage of mighty blows. Such claws are often sought on the open market for their purely medicinal properties that they are purported to possess, or purely as a token, an image of brute strength and hunting prowess amongst those who would seek to bring down such a beast. Dense, matted fur, slick with ice and the frozen ministrations of snow, hangs from the roan's Oggrym like an unruly beard of an old grizzled mountaineer, long in his days of high mountain wanderings. Such furs make for luxuriant cloaks and decoration, as seen in the lodgings of lords and rugged mountaineer hunters of the frozen regions of Kingsreach. Powerful front haunches rippling with raw muscle bulk, thoroughly equipped for digging and fighting the other Oggrym over territorial disputations. The open maw of the Oggrym reveals an array of tusks and teeth, possessed with devastating crushing power. 'Tis strength enough to split the skull, antlers and all, of a grown elder stag, with which they share their woodland habitat. 'Tis strength enough to rend even the sturdiest plate mail asunder, to penetrate flesh and to pulverize the marrows of men. Dear wanderer, dear woodsman, do not mess about with an angry Oggrym. A large wet nose is ever snuffling about in search of food items. Bony pate protrusion protects their skull. Size and shape varies across the host of subspecies. Fiercely territorial, and known among rangers and woodsmen alike for its surly and irritable character in certain seasons, the Oggrym is a powerful denizen of the forested biomes of Terminus, encountered widely across Kingsreach and in certain other regions of the known world. Great tusks and a dense bony chin protrusion allow mountain-based Oggrym to plow through heavy snow, to ram and rake at the roanwood elmberry tree to dislodge its burden of nourishing berries and hibernation, or to crush skulls of prey if the mood should strike.